This is the age of swift, flexible transportation.
50 years ago, the U.S. auto industry was the engine of America's growth. Massive car ownership allowed young families to move from cities into suburbs. Highways were built to accommodate all the new vehicles. The car became a symbol of the American dream. It was the king of the road. General Motors chairman at the time said what was good for his company was good for America. But in the ensuing years, cheaper, more fuel-efficient cars built by Japanese automakers took market share away from Detroit's Big Three. Their products were more reliable, and their management practices were more efficient. And in more recent times, the big American firms insisted on turning out profitable but gas-guzzling sports utility vehicles and pickup trucks instead of the fuel-efficient smaller cars that a new environmental consciousness demanded. When petrol prices rose earlier this year, Detroit was left with hundreds of thousands of unsold vehicles. Its demand for a bailout reflects its inability to adapt to new conditions, and some say to its putting profits over efficiency. But it is not only Detroit's American operations that are being affected. Over the past 2 days, GM's German subsidiary Opel has asked Berlin for 1 billion euros in credit guarantees. Ford is trying to sell its 20% stake in Japan's Mazda and is cutting nearly 4,000 jobs at its Volvo subsidiary in Sweden. The Big Three's plants in Mexico, Brazil, and even China could be set for cutbacks too. So, just as in the case of the financial crisis that has spread across the globe, the wider world is not immune from the troubles of U.S. industry. Roger Wilkerson, Al Jazeera, Washington.